I'm K Black. Y'all know who I am. The time is 4:01 a.m. on the date of the 18th of July, 2019, and it's currently 73 degrees outside, man. This is a late night hustle, early morning grind, or a late night grind, early morning hustle, however you want to characterize it. I haven't did one of these in a long, long time. But it been brought to my attention that Errol, the true Spence, versus Shawn Showtime Porter is scheduled for September 28, 2019, either taking place in the Staples Center in Los Angeles or the Barclays Arena in Brooklyn, New York. Only thing I'm going to say, man, get your popcorn ready. This fight has fight of the year candidate written all over it. I'm not saying that going to be the case. But if it play out like I think it's going to play out, I think it's definitely going to be a fight of the year candidate. Now, first and foremost, I like this fight because, unification over names, undisputed over names. I know I haven't been putting out that much content, especially when it pertains to boxing, because boxing has been, I haven't really been liking it lately. I'm just being totally honest. I'm a huge boxing fan, man. Love boxing. Primarily the only sport that I still watch faithfully. But, I'm tired of the shenanigans. But that's a video for another day, man. This is a joyous occasion in my opinion, because two of the title holders, and Porter and Spence, are going to fight one another, which means, unless a draw happens, of course, which means that one of these participants is going to be a unified title holder. They are going to hold the WBC as well as the IBF titles. They'll be a unified champion, man. And that's what we need in the sport. We need more unifications and we need more undisputed. Man. So, honestly, I think these, of course, I'm going to make my prediction once the fight become close. I'm not going to make no prediction today. But I think the fight going to be taken in close quarters, man. You know what I mean? I'm just here to tell you. It's going to be more entertaining. And it's going to be more of a good fight than some may think. I know some people may think like, hey, Errol Spence overall is the better boxer, got the better boxing skills. But the skill set that Shawn Porter has, it works for him. It might not work for no other boxer. But him and his trainer, which is his father, they put up they made up that particular fight styles that they have. And for the most part, he has been, victorious in that style. Hey, it won him a title in two different times. He's a two-time title holder. So it must be doing something right for him. A lot of people don't like his style. And I'm one of those people. But it works for him. And I think in a fight like this, man, I think they're going to be meeting close quarters. And I think they're going to go for broke, man. But they're going to do it smart. They're not going to just be just throwing punches. I think they're going to be doing smart. And I think they're going, it's going to produce some fireworks, man. I definitely going to be looking forward to seeing that fight. Not only for unification, but because these two, great athletes in their own rights, they're going for legacy. This is what time it is, man. Yes, these boxers, they could have continued to fight other people, other contenders and stuff like that. But they are choosing to fight one another, and I learned this information from boxing.com, and they said it's a potential that the fight could be announced on the day when Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman fight. And of course, I'll be talking about that fight later on in the week. Well, tomorrow after the weigh-in, I'll make my prediction for Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. But it would be ideal if the winners fight each other. And I know that since the fight's going to take place, since Porter and Spence fight is going to take place at the end of September, I know they the winners, if that's ideal if they were to fight one another. The winners is not going to fight each other until early next year for sure. But man, I'm just I'm elated. I'm happy to hear this news. I've heard them saying that they was gonna fight one another. I've seen them face to face that they was gonna fight one another, so I knew the fight was gonna take place. But I really didn't want to even touch bases on it or even say anything about it until I know the actual date. I haven't said nothing about Manny Pacquiao and Keith yet because I'm not saying I ain't saying it's not gonna be a good fight. I'm just saying it's really no unification. This right here trumps that, in my opinion. And it's also gonna be on pay-per-view, which is good, man, because I can see Al Heyman is he been paying his fighters anyway, but I'm saying that Al Heyman is truly trying to, not only make his fighters stars, but make them pay-per-view stars, man. And in this climate and the amount of fights that he has, that can happen, man. That could truly happen. I'm glad that he's getting these guys opportunity. I'm glad these guys getting on pay-per-view and making some, not only making, money, but truly making decent money, because that pay-per-view money, I know it's a whole different ball game. You've seen on the Forbes list that Pacquiao and Deontay Wilder is on it. Both those guys are advised by Al Heyman. It ain't that many boxes on there in the first place. But two out of the 5 boxes that are on there are advised by Al Heyman. And if the pay-per-view continue to do well for these guys and be successful, and we as fans who truly love boxing, who truly love, what boxing stands for, and it's for unification and undisputed, we got to make sure these pay-per-views do well, man, so they can continue to, thrive and, and continue to blossom, man. So I truly believe there's gonna be more and more PBC fighters, on this Forbes list eventually. And not only that, what Spence and Porter is doing, they are seizing the moment. They're not allowing this moment to pass them by, because we have seen guys do this over and over again, and it didn't end right for them, trying to wait and stall and things of that nature. I don't even have to mention the boxer's name, but it didn't work. It didn't work that way when you try to stall and build fights up. So Shawn Showtime Porter, Errol Spence, Errol the True Spence, is gonna meet September 28, 2019. Get your popcorn ready.